is Mansfield, and today we're going to do What If Naruto Went Back to the Past Part 2. Okay, last time I said Ishida Tomio or Tomoe. Not, let's just do Ishida Tomoe. Ishida Tomoe and Naruto sparred. If you don't know who Ishida Tomoe is, Ishida Tomio or Tomio, whatever, same. Ishida Tomio is Naruto from the future, and Naruto from the past is Naruto. Anyways, if you can remember, Ishida Tomio has two, one, Ishida Tomio has this, Sasuke's Ishida Tomio has Sasuke's Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and Sasuke's Rinnegan, but I don't know where that's gone now. I need to erase all of this. You know what? I don't care. Anyways, Ishida Tomio is gonna look like this. She's like Madara, but yeah, all of this. Ishida Tomio uses a katana. But Ishida Tomio right now looks like... One second. Yeah, you know what? Ishida Tomio looks like this. His hair is a little longer though. His katana is orange. His katana over here is orange. The hilt or something like that. Then Naruto has the Jonin ninja headband right here, and the rope over there, the rope on his body and the coat. Yeah, Ishida Tomio looks exactly like this. The only thing that Ishida Tomio isn't the same, like this picture, is the belt over here. It's gonna be red. Okay, that's Ishida Tomio and Naruto's little self. You know what, let's just do this. Naruto was born in Uchiha. Naruto was Sasuke's brother. But then Sasuke got separated from Naruto, and Naruto never knew that Sasuke was his brother, and Sasuke never knew that his rival that he wanted to kill was his loving brother. Okay. Naruto's little self, Naruto's past self looks like this. Almost exactly like Sasuke, because Sasuke and Naruto were identical twins. But Naruto wasn't ever able to unlock the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and Minato and Kushina thought that Naruto was their child, but actually Naruto got switched in birth with Fugaku, but Minato and Kushina's child, who is, let's just do this. Naruto, Minato and Kushina's child, who is gonna be Mito and Menma, they are unidentical twins, which means not identical. They both were switched in birth with Naruto, and Menma and Mito were with Fugaku. But then the nurse and doctor figure out that Menma and Mito wasn't Fugaku's and Fugaku and Miko's child, and they think it was somebody named Koro Tamiya's child, because they had blonde hair and Koro Tamiya had blonde hair. Okay. Now this explains why Naruto is an Uchiha. Okay, Naruto looks like this right now, Naruto's past self, and this is Ishida Tomio. Naruto is gonna look like this in the future, but right now not. Anyways, I haven't made a thumbnail for What If Naruto Went Back to the Past yet, but I'll make a thumbnail soon enough. Alright. Okay. Well, Ishida Tomio will have 1 tails, 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails, 5 tails, 6 tails, 7 tails, 8 tails, 9 tails, and also 10 tails. But Naruto will have all full 1 till 10 tails, but the Jinchurikis will only have half or less than half because it's the past right now and they don't get full until they're grown up. Okay. Ishida Tomio has some spare eyes, Sharingan eyes, and Ishida Tomio gave Naruto a 1 Tomoe Sharingan. Well, one Tomoe Sharingan, and Naruto in this timeline is already a genin, so Naruto copied Kakashi and put his headband over the 1 Tomoe Sharingan. While Ishida Tomio, also Naruto can't deactivate the Sharingan. Ishida Tomio also can't deactivate the Sharingan. Ishida Tomio has his headband over here and his hair covering the Rinnegan, which he can't deactivate, but he can deactivate the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, so he's right now deactivating the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Okay, well, Ishida Tomio, right here, Ishida Tomio's eye, right here, is gonna be black. Just like all the other Uchihas. Anyways, Ishida Tomio gave Naruto Naruto right now has half the 9 tails, and Ishida Tomio gave Naruto half of his 9 tails, so Naruto will have full 9 tails. But then Ishida Tomio went into his mindscape and says, "Father, come out." And then Minato come out. Well, Minato from the future, which is already dead, comes out and says, "Yes, Naruto? Can you give me your half of the 9 tails?" Sure, I guess. And then Minato gave Naruto half of his 9 tails. Then Naruto says, "Hey, Neokurama. Who are you? I was in Minato just a second ago. You're with me now. Father gave me his 9 tails." Okay then. Hey, Yin side. What do you want, Yang side? Also, right now, Kurama is 2. There's 2 Kuramas since Minato gave Naruto his Kurama. There's 2 Kuramas right now. What, Yang side? What do you want? Let's just get along somehow. Okay, fine, Yin says. Anyways, Naruto goes out of his mindscape and says to Ishida Tomio goes out of his mindscape and says to Naruto, "Kid, yes, sensei? Yes, Ishida sensei? Well, you have very high responsibilities in your future. You may even become Hokage, or even Anbu. Or you can be a failure. So train hard so you cannot be a failure. Alright, kid?" "Yes, sensei." Then Ishida gave Naruto a 1,000-pound weight on his ankles and 3,000 pounds on weights on each of Naruto's, what's it called again? Hands. Yeah, hands. Or wrists. 3,000 pounds on each of Naruto's hands. 5,000 pounds on Naruto's neck. 1,000 pounds of each of Naruto's ankles, and 3,000 pounds on Naruto's bracelets. Anyways, Ishida has 10,000 pounds on each of his ankles. Well, this is for each of Ishida's, okay? Then 20,000 pounds on each of his knees, 25,000 pounds on his wrists, 35,000 weights on his bracelets, 30,000 weights on his gloves, and 50,000 weights on his neck. That's how much Ishida can handle. Then Ishida and Naruto start training on their body self-defense and their taijutsu. Kid, punch this punching bag until you pass out. Yes, sensei. Then Naruto starts punching the punching bag. 10 hours later of punching the punching bag, Naruto passes out. His knuckles hurt like hell, and his hands are tired as hell. He's also tired, and he has bags under his eyes. Anyways, Ishida and Naruto got some rest, and Ishida is right now preparing some ramen for Naruto. But Ishida also puts a little spicy powder and a little secret ingredient in the ramen. The spicy powder is to power Naruto up, and the secret ingredient is gonna be, drumroll please, it's a potion called Kuroi Kurmo. I just made that name up out of intelligence, but Kuroi Kurmo is a potion that gives somebody the strength of Saitama, the speed of Saitama, and yes, I'm mixing Saitama / One Punch Man into this. The strength, speed, and speed from Saitama. Then a Titan called the Armor Titan, and yes, I'm also mixing Attack on Titan into this. The Armor Titan, and then gives you a lot of power and chakra. Ishida also prepares himself ramen with the same okay, I can't say this. Kari Kurmo ingredient with a bunch of spice, because Ishida has a lot of spice tolerance with a lot of noodles. Okay, let's skip to when they are already finished with eating ramen. Then they train, and they basically make a huge crater in the wall. Well, in the ground also. The village heard this crater and all run to it, and they just think that a meteor crashed into Earth, because Ishida and Naruto went in disguise as all the villagers, so they wouldn't get the hate. Anyways, Naruto and Ishida go traveling. They travel to the Sun Village. Then Ishida goes to Gaara and says, "Hey, are you okay? You seem like you have depression or something." Ishida is pretending not to know Gaara. "Go away from me, I'm dangerous." "No, you don't ask that I'm dangerous or not." Then his purple Rinnegan shine. through his hair, and there's a purple shine in his hair. Then Gaara says, "Such power and bloodlust! How do you have this? I have the one-tail, the strongest beast in the world." "Oh, really? You don't know anything, kid. My name is Ishida Tomio. I have 1 tail, 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails, 5 tails, 6 tails, 7 tails, 8 tails, and 9 tails. This is my successor, Naruto Uzumaki. He has the 9 tails. And I have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan of somebody named Uchiha Ukase. If you don't know who Uchiha Ukase is, well, Ishida just made that name up because he doesn't want to say Sasuke, because Naruto already knows Sasuke, and Sasuke doesn't have the Sharingan yet. Anyways, Ishida says, "I also have a special eye that only the Sage of Six Paths has. And I also have immense chakra, power, strength, a titan called the Armor Titan. And I also have the strength of Saitama and the speed of Saitama, the one and only legend of the ninja world. And one of the strongest person in the anime universe." Huh? Gaara is lost in his words and is speechless right now. And then Gaara says, will you be my friend, please?" "Of course. Why wouldn't I be your friend?" "Gaara, how do you know my name?" Then he unleashes half of his Gaara unleashes all of his bloodlust and power, but Naruto feels Ishida feels nothing, but Naruto feels a lot of pain. Then Ishida says, "Naruto, come over here." "Yes, sensei." Then Ishida says, "Naruto, it's okay. Just absorb the bloodlust and pain, then you'll feel nothing." "Yes, sensei." Then Naruto absorbs the pain and bloodlust, and then he feels nothing, but only feels a little. "Oh, I don't feel anything. See, we don't fear you, Gaara. 1 tail Jinchuriki." Then Naruto says, "Katon, Gokatsu no Jutsu," which means Katun, fire style fireball jutsu if you don't know. And then a fireball unleashes to Gaara. Then Gaara uses his sand to block it, but the fireball breaks through the sand and hits Gaara. Gaara says, "How? My sand is the strongest sand in the sand. My sand is the strongest sand in here. How do you defeat me so fast?" "You're wrong, Gaara. I also have sand that is way better than your mother's sand." "How do you know that? How do you know about my mother giving me her sand?" "Don't worry about that, Gaara. But I have way stronger sand than you." Then Naruto says, "Sand Sal. Iron sand. Breakthrough." Then suddenly a sand breakthrough falls on Gaara, and Gaara is really badly injured. "You'll pay for that, Tomio. You will pay for that, Tomio Ishida. I am the most strongest human being in this anime universe. Now, sand breakthrough." Then a breakthrough of sand, normal sand, falls on Naruto, and Naruto literally feels nothing. Like nothing at all. Ishida Wait, sorry, Ishida feels nothing. Ishida says, sand style. Metallic sand wall. Then suddenly a metallic sand wall appears in front of Gaara. It was really huge and then falls on Gaara. Ah! Help! I surrender! I don't want to die! Help! Gaara yells out. And then Naruto stops the sand. Well, Naruto teleports to Gaara and holds up the sand wall with one finger, and that finger is the pinky finger. Then Naruto says, "Are you alright, bud? How are you so powerful?" And then Gaara passes out because all of his chakra loss and blood loss. Well, not blood loss, blood loss. Alright, Naruto, our work here is done. Now we just need to grab his Jinchuriki and then we'll leave. Yes, Sensei. Then Naruto takes out the 9 tails and says, 9 tails! Go! And take all of the chakra from this one-tailed beast. Then 9 tails grabs all of the chakra from Gaara's tailed beast, which is the 1 tails / Shukaku. And Naruto says, well, Ishida says, good job, my successor, Uzumaki Naruto. Thank you, Sensei. I will always remember you even if you die. Thank you, Uzumaki Naruto. Now, let's go back to the Leaf Village. And then we'll deliver this to the Akatsuki. Then Naruto says, Daisuki, which means I really like you, Sensei. I really like you, which means, well, it doesn't mean the loving way, it means the I really like you as a sensei way. Daisuki, Sensei. Daisuki, Naruto. This conversation is Naruto saying, I really like you as a sensei, and Ishida, as his sensei, says, I really like you too, as a student. If you're wondering where I get these Japanese words from, it's from a YouTuber or from the Google Translate. Alright. Let's go to Google Translate, see if this is real though, because I'm just taking these words from a YouTuber. To English and Daisuki. I think this is how you spell it. Yeah, that. Let's see here. Watashi wa anato. Okay, let's see here. I like you. Kimi no kota. Okay, I can't say this.
Kimi no koto ga suki desu.
Okay, if I really like you, what do we say? Sorry about this video turning into seeing what Japan things mean, but
私は本当にあなたが好き。
私は本当にあなたが好き。Okay, Naruto and Ishida say that 私は本当にあなたが好き。And then they both go for ramen. Well, I'm gonna end this video here and I'll make a part 2 tomorrow or later, but if I don't post in a long time, just remember I'm only taking a break and I will never abandon YouTube because being a YouTuber is my dream. Well, if I happen to be famous in the future and you've been from day one, well, if only I'm gonna be famous, alright? If I don't be famous, it's alright. But if I happen to be famous in the future and you've been from here from day one, which is my what ifs that only have black screens, I will love you forever and comment, I've been here from day one. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, but I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!